That is so good, Mama. I'm on my way to Oklahoma to come and slap you. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome again to... See, that's what I get for playing around too much. I can't remember what I'm gonna say, Lord. Anyway, welcome to all my beautiful family members. I am so thankful to have you here. So thankful that you took time out of your busy schedule to stop by the McCrazies. I am Kia, and welcome to my kitchen. It has been forever, y'all. If you've been watching, it has been forever since I did a cooking vlog. It's kind of loud because the dishwasher is going. But today I am frying up some pork chops, y'all. Frying up some pork chops. So simple. Sometimes some of the stuff I cook is so simple and so easy and so quick. I feel like, should I really record that? Like, you know, it's gonna be like a 3-minute video. Well, anyway, let me turn y'all around so you can see the seasonings that I am using and see how I am cleaning my pork chops to prepare them for these yummy spices. All right, so hold on. Somebody just had to get out of line here, get out of order. All right. Okay, so as you can see, starting from, I think that's going to be your right, I have some Zatarain's Creole seasoning, some Tone's black pepper, some Lowry's seasoned salt. Everybody knows that image. If you don't, now you do. I have some Goya Sazon. I have some, come on now, Lowry's casserole garlic powder. It does not have parsley flakes in it because Talia is allergic to parsley. I do miss using parsley, but you know what? It ain't worth it, right? I have some Slap Ya Mama by Walker and Sons and some ground mustard. All right, so y'all might say that's a lot of spices, that's a lot of seasonings, but you know what? You're only going to use a little bit of each. All right, and over here we have what you call yuck water. Yuck. All right, I need some gloves, but I don't have any. What this is pork chops. I have them soaking in vinegar and salt water. Why salt? Because salt kills like worms and things like that. Ugh, I don't even like to think about that. And the vinegar is also going to help pull out some of those impurities that are in there. So I am going to wash them, like use my hands like you would if you were hand washing some clothes. And then I'm going to rinse them off, shake the water off, and then I'm going to bring y'all over here where I'm going to season them. All right, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, the pork chops have been cleaned and rinsed off. So I don't know if y'all can see this, but I have this towel kind of making this into a, I forget what you call it, Lord. I can't remember what you call it, but it's basically lifting this cutting board up some so that the water can drain off, because I really don't want these pork chops to have a lot of water on them. You know what I mean? Pork chops tend to have a lot of water, especially after you soak them and clean them. So yes, this is that. Draining on off into there. And you guys see this? It's tight right there. I don't like when I fry it and it turns into a bubble and then this part ends up kind of doughy. So I am going to cut that so that it will be a little more flat there. I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, so that could be a little more flat. And I'm going to see if there's any others that look like it might bubble up because it's too tight. This one here. For all my Oklahoma family members, I never worked at Prince Hall. I don't know how they do their pork chops. All I know is they bomb and it tastes like somebody's mama, grandma was in the kitchen cooking. All right. So there you have it. They're dry enough for me. So now I'm gonna start with my Creole seasoning.
Where's the big cow?
Look in here. I got kids. Y'all know that. Like I said, I just want to do it lightly. I don't want to put too much because I'm using a lot of spices. That's my black pepper. This is my Lawry's. Garlic powder, you can use as much or as little as you like because it doesn't have any sodium in it. This is my Slap Your Mama. So good, make you want to slap your mama. And then here is the ground mustard. My pack of Sazon. I'm going to put this in my hand. That way I can kind of, you know, shake that on there evenly. Then you want to kind of pat that in there like that. I don't rub, I pat. You know, give it that good massage. Flip them over. It doesn't matter. It's a clean towel. Well, I'm recording, ma'am. And you know that. All right. Y'all, I don't like to take out the parts where I have to speak to the kids because I'm a mama. And if you know anything about this channel, and if you didn't know, now you know, I'm a mama. And I like for it to be a little real over here because I want all the mamas to know that you are not alone in this. You ain't alone, sister. You're not alone, okay? And you don't have to put your seasonings in any particular order, all right? But I have switched to my other hand because the other one's gross. It has touched the pork chops. Now the only issue with this is I'm right-handed, so my left hand might get a little bit too heavy. That's all right. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, your pork chop's supposed to be good. We're gonna deep fry these in the cast iron skillet. Oh, and by the way, these are gonna be gluten-free because Talia is allergic to gluten, so I have to use a gluten-free flour. Happy mama. And mustard. If you really want to jazz this up, you can add a little bit of brown sugar to your flour. We're not going to do that today. This is on. My Sazon is sticking to my hand. Pat. And if you see any spots of your meat that look like they don't have any seasoning on it, like this piece here, it doesn't really have much seasoning. Guess what? Dab, dab, dab. Okay, look at that. Problem fixed. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on this pan, and I'm going to stick them in the fridge for about 15 minutes so that those seasonings can settle on in there. You can also do this the night. Ooh, it makes it that much better, y'all. All right, I just wanted to pop back in to tell you guys that I always use bleach water to clean up when I'm dealing with raw meat. And I always like to take my towel, even though I did not touch this with my hands after touching the meat, and wipe my containers down. I just feel like I mean, you have to be sanitary when you're doing stuff like that. So I'll be back when I'm ready to fry the pork chops. Okay, family, I am back and ready to flour these babies on up. I am using some Bob's Red Meal gluten-free. It says baking, but honestly, it works well for frying. Just putting that in the bowl. I have my oil nice and hot over there. Now, the reason why I'm moving these to the side here is because I need to place them back in there. So, I learned this from AB Smoking and Grilling. I hope I didn't mess his name up. You put your meat down and you press it down into the flour. Y'all, today has been such a blessed day. Talia has been on her best behavior. I don't want to jinx it. I mean, praise the Lord. However, Taylor, on the other hand, is still running around loud, speaking. Here she comes. Talia, go sit down. I do prefer the Ziploc bag shaken method, but you know, it is what it is. Now, Carter's Eat gave me a helpful tip. She said when you flour up your meat, if you stick it in the freezer for a few minutes, it'll help the flour stick to your your meat better. I like to kind of roll it in there a little bit, you know, to get the flour on it before I start touching it, because I don't want all of the seasonings to come off onto my hand, you know. Patty cake, baker's man. Fry me a pork chop as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with a T for McCrazies. Put it in the oil for baby and me. Y'all, I'm silly. Pay me no mind, pay me no mind. I can tell that my oil is ready because it smells nice and hot. Now, one thing about pork chops, they're white meat. They don't take very long to cook. You just have to be careful of that bone. You know? And you don't want to dry your pork chop out. It's a skill, I ain't gonna lie. Spring break is coming. We are excited. I know I am. I'm excited, y'all, to not have to get up so early every day. I have no idea what we're going to do, but you know what? The girls will be happy just going outside, because we haven't done much of that. I do have a cousin that lives here. He lives about an hour away, and the girls were wanting to go see him, but I think he's going to go to Oklahoma. I don't know if he's going to go for the whole week. I need to call him and find out, because they just want to go visit for a day. You know, just to get away. Just to get out the house. And they've been so patient during this quarantine that, you know, they deserve to get out the house. The public, I'm still a little bit afraid of, especially since they have lifted the mask mandate. Because I know there are going to be some people that are going to say, you know what? I'm not wearing one then. While people are still getting sick. I think that's nice and covered. All right, y'all, let me wash my hands up and transfer y'all over here to the stove. Just in case you're wondering, I washed my hands in my bleach water and then rinsed them. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's flip them over. Alright, y'all, we have one golden, beautiful pork chop. It is piping hot. So I'm going to put it over here to rest, and I will be back for the taste test. Alright, the pork chop has cooled, so I'm going to go ahead and break it open. No, it didn't. It ain't cool. It's still piping hot. Whoop. As y'all can see, it's juicy and it's done. I'm just going to take a little bite because I want to save my appetite for my full plate. That is so good, Mama. I'm on my way to Oklahoma to come and slap you. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope that you could learn something from me today, and as always, be blessed until next time.